justice is on my side. This is not a new battle. I am very disappointed in those that sponsored Mr. Nadler's bill. I don't think they understand what the use of trapping does for the management of other species and the effect upon my people in the state of Alaska. Under the Obama administration, and Mr. Gooden, you can answer this, Dan Ash, he expressed concern that the bill appeared to, quote, conflict with Alaska National Interest Lands Conservation Act, ANELCA, by not exempting subsistence use from the prohibitions of trapping, unquote. The bill seemingly makes no ANELCA exemptions. Is that correct?
Yes, thank you for your question, Congressman Young. Yes, our read of the text of the legislation as it's currently written, it's in conflict with ANILCA, and it would not allow Alaska Natives access onto the refuge system for subsistence trapping.
Well, I thank you for that. And I listened to this presentation. Everybody, I'm one of the only trappers in this old Congress. I mean, I could ask most of those people, 54, who sponsored the bill, they don't know a trap from a snap. And I know what is utilized and how we utilize it economically and for control of other species. You mentioned beavers, muskrat, nutrients, all the rest of them. These animals must be controlled. The only way you're going to do it, by the way, is trapping. Is it painful? Can be. Is it inhumane? Maybe. But it's a tool. And have this bill introduced, Mr. Chairman, the best thing you can do with this bill is bury it. Because it is not acceptable. It is filled with lawsuits. And the state of Alaska is doing a pretty good job right now with the Fish and Wildlife managing the practice of trapping. I will say respectfully, we don't have as many trappers. When I was doing this, we had a lot of them. And we don't have as many now. Life is too easy. But we do need it to manage. And this bill is offensive to me. And I do compliment you, Mr. Gooden, on your presentation, because if it was to go somewhere, Mr. Chairman, I want to exempt the state of Alaska, period, because we have such an entwined Alaska Native operation on these lands that were not refuges before they lived there, now are declared refuges managed by Fish and Wildlife. This bill was adopted with all the flexibility you have in there. The person on that land could be susceptible to an arrest, and that's not acceptable to me. So anyway, Mr. Chairman and Mr. Gooden, thank you for your work. Keep it up. This is something I'm quite interested in. I'm a conservationist, not a preservationist. But we should utilize all our tools to make management of fish and wildlife, with trafficking and everything else, make it right. And so I'm here, but stick out of my state, leaving me alone. Those that sponsor this bill, this is something I don't like. So thank you, and I yield back, Mr. Chairman.